So today we're going to be looking at this week's race. Very creative title, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Not sure what that has to do with the theme of the towers, but yeah, let's check it out. I know I haven't put out a race video on the main channel in a while, but I felt like now was a good time because there have been a couple changes to the race this update, alongside a couple of buffs I want to look at because some of the towers here that we're going to use have been buffed significantly. So let's go in here. So let's go over the main thing NK changed in races this update. So there's a thing called a pause penalty now. Basically, if you pause the game while the race is running, let me just show ya. I'm gonna pause, and if I go back to continue, you see that the settings button turns red. And that's because they have a cooldown now, where if you pause while this cooldown is still going, like let me just do it right now, basically you're gonna incur a penalty because NK doesn't want you to do this. Because in the spirit of the races, you're supposed to go really fast, not, you know, pause constantly in order to take your time putting towers down. Which makes perfect sense thematically, but there are a few concerns that I want to address regarding that. Although not right now, because I want to, well, go over the race, like actual gameplay. So again, let me just show you the pause penalty thing. It's not just 2 seconds every pause. If you keep on pausing, every penalty adds 1 second to the delay. So you see 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6, I believe it goes all the way up to 16. But that really doesn't matter. Even if you're given like a 0.1 second penalty, 0.5 seconds, you will be discouraged to do this. Because, well, personally, I'm going for a top 50 time. I try to go for that every week, in case you haven't seen, well, my badge count for races. But again, I think I want to address all this at the end. First off, let's go over gameplay of the race. I'm actually going to post-commentate some footage here, and then I will actually live record a better time. So this is a run I had the other day. Basically, you start with a 000 boat and send to round 12. Put it on last. In case you don't know, on last, boats have 10% more attack speed thanks to a monkey knowledge. And thanks to a new buff this update, you actually want to cross-path it with long range, because the long range gives Pierce, which is kind of strange, but again, NK wants to make cross-paths greater, so I get what they're trying to do. So that basically adds 1 Pierce to the dart and all the grapes, which is huge because it shoots out so many projectiles. That's why you want to go for it. And then we basically go for a wall fire. You want to sell the boat for it, of course. Next up after the WAF, you want to go for a bomb shooter. This is the biggest change I want to go over. Basically, in case you haven't heard, bottom path bomb towers can pop black balloons now. Like, without having a MIB or anything like that. So, I mean, cluster bomb recursive, which is already insane in races. But now they've made it even more insane. Because, well, you can basically just spam recursives and defend everything. And you'll see me do exactly that at the end. We're going to outbuff the recursive as well to give it more damage, more attack speed, all that. And then we want to start building defense at the back. Because we want to full send. So in the meantime, you also want to go shimmer, so your bomb towers can hit camo. 2 of them are good enough camo protection for now. And yeah, basically to get a fast time, you want to send out round 78 as fast as possible because that is the longest round. And now that we got all those rounds sent out, we just, well, spam 2-0 for recursives. So yeah, thanks to recursive popping blacks, you just need 4 of them, all outbuffed, and that pretty much defends. Look at how many balloons are on screen. That's how good it is. Obviously, you see we're missing a few camos, so that's why I got a Jitsu plus outbuff at the end. Shimmer unfortunately has a Pierce cap, so even 2 of them can't hold off all the camos, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. But yeah, as you see, I don't get any more recursives, and that's pretty much good. I'm now going to go for boats, merchantmen, flavor trades, in order to, well, make more money. Now, as for cleaning up the rest of these balloons here, because my defense is at the back, it's going to be pretty tricky, because none of these towers are particularly an easy win. But what I'm trying to do is I'm just putting some maulers at the front of the map to break down those BFBs a little bit. And I want to try to save for a Power Lord. Power Lord hook in that Zoom G so you don't have to do 4,000 damage to it. And then that can also hook in a bunch of other BFBs as well, as long as I keep buying and reselling it. And again, if you're out of the loop on changes to this update, I'm only going 1 flavor trades because they capped it at 1. Before, you used to be able to go for 2 for a 95% sellback, but now it's only up to 85 with 1 stack. So yeah, it is what it is. Nonetheless, we're still able to keep up doing the Power Lord buy resell, but eventually, you're gonna need stuff to defend balloons, and I kind of forgot that. Like, I think I definitely should have put some recursives at the front of the map to beat, you know, the balloons. Because as you see, my cleanup wasn't perfect. And I end up with a time of 248.13. Probably lost a few seconds to clean up there. Ideally, what you want is to clean out everything on screen and then just spam 030 troops to, well, one-shot the balloons at the entrance. But unfortunately, it didn't work that time, but that's okay. That was probably not going to be my ending time anyways. And in fact, now I want to do some live runs myself to see if I can possibly up that time, which I think I can. Again, there's lots of leeway since I messed up very badly there. But yeah, let's go again. Basically, it's the same start that I'm doing. Just, my mid-game's a little bit different. So you want a grape shot, send it around 14, get the long range, get your wizard ready. We're gonna send up to round 30 at about 20, nearly 27 seconds, like now. See, we're a bit ahead of pace. Should be able to afford all this, perfect. Missed a few balloons, but that's okay. 69 lives, nice. Now I want to put the bomb here. Send 35, 39 now. One time able to afford outbuff, 49. So now. Also, we got very unlucky. That purple just killed our wall fire, and I'm gonna lose probably because of that. And indeed I am. Yeah, we're gonna punt this run because ideally you want that bomb to get all the purples. Bit of RNG there, but it's not too awful. Alright, so we're back in business here. I think this run looks pretty good to me. Basically, I want to go to 60 here. Yeah, no balloons down here looks very nice to me. I want to go for a second recursive. There we go. I want to outbuff it. Come on. There we go. I want to get my second shimmer ready. And yeah, let's send all the way now. We're plus 1.6. Basically, miss all these. I'm going to pause. Again, I'm allowed one pause every, like, 10-15 seconds or so. So I just can't pause in the next while. But you see what I got there? I got a 4th tier Alchemist after selling the 2 at the front. That's way better than going for a tier 3, I think. And let's see if we can survive this. So 4 recursives. Quickly. Crap, can't place it. There's 3. I need Shimmer. I can't afford it, can I? Ooh, I think I messed up the ordering. Oh, yeah, I died a few camos. I think I should have to buy Shimmer first. But I think just a few more tries of doing exactly that without messing up. And we're gonna survive. Alright, so how is this run looking? How is this run looking? 109. Full send. Minus 1.1. Shimmer, sell, pause. Tier 4 outbuff, 401. 3rd recursive. Can I maybe try to survive with 3? Or no. Let's go for another one. But I'm down to camos, though. I gotta go for ninja. 2, 0. Honestly, it low-key feels like I can survive that with 3. The recursives. Maybe go for the ninja first, because those camos are annoying, man. Sell. Tier 4. 3rd recursive. Fast throwing. And I want to go for a ninja now. Ahead of time. I'm gonna outbuff. Sell for this. Alright. I'm alive, somehow. Come on. Holy. 5 recursives. I went a little overboard this time. But I had to. 2 lives. Oh, if I die here, I'm gonna be so mad. I gotta go for money now, though. Money. But I can pause. Okay, we're alive, guys. Should I go for the Pirate Lord strategy? I want to say yes. But I shouldn't go for that immediately. What I should do is I should go for a Shimmer. Because round 78 camo wave. I'll go for like a couple Maulers. 3 of them on strong before I go for my Pirate Lord. How about 4 of them, actually? 4 of them. And now let's start saving up. So I don't need so many of this. Probably sell a few of them right here. And that's good. Let's start bolting in. 3 recursives should defend everything. I should have gotten 1 at the very top. Which I will do. Soon. Let me just see. 220. Again, I can pause again. In case you can't see it. There's no more red. I'll do 1 more P-Lord. I'm gonna sell for a recursive somewhere. Oh god, I can't place this. Alright, 233, guys. We're not looking good here. Let's keep going. Let's do some 030 Druids here. Alright. And let's go for the Pirate Lord now. Pirate Lord. 244. Again, I messed up. 250. I think it's probably easier just spamming more bomb towers instead of going for a Pirate Lord insta-kill. Like, probably spam recursives at the front and maulers. Guess we have to do one more run then. But that was good. 3 recursives apparently is good enough to survive. So see you guys when I survive again. Alright, let's see if we can defend this one. 4 recursives. We have a Alp buffed ninja at the back to decamo any cerams, and I think we did it. If we did, hooray, but the job's not done because I have to perfect the cleanup, which I messed up multiple times already. So we're gonna try Concoction because that does good splash damage, although it got nerfed a little bit. Should still be okay. So let's go for curses at the front over here. We're gonna outbuff them as well, like this. Again, we have to move them over a little bit. Assassins as well. Come on. I can pause again to take my time here, which I will. Let's pause. Now, I don't know if we have enough maulers at the front here to survive. That's my problem. I don't know. I'm gonna keep spamming them, though, in hopes that it's enough. Finally beat down those BFBs over there. Come on. Can we do it? I'm spamming these, by the way. These usually there's to one-shot. And I think... good enough, I think. Alright. Sure, I'll take it. 245. Very messy cleanup there. The fact that you can't really pause made things real tight there. So let's take a look at where we are on the leaderboard. As of right now, there's a little bit over a day left. And I don't think this is actually going to be my my finished time. I'll take it for now. But if you remove the hackers here, again, you can find out who's hacking by just looking at the badges. For some reason, this update, they got rid of people's visible top 50 badges, which weirds me out. But yeah, that is it for this week's race. Essentially, bombs, bombs, and more bombs. So now I finished my live time, I want to do what I said I was going to do earlier and talk more about the change they made this update, about that pause penalty. So admittedly, as someone who, well, paused a crap ton in previous races, you probably would have seen it if you check out my second channel, or even check a lot of my old race videos. I was a pauseaholic. Well, initially I was definitely not a fan of the change because, well, I used it all the time. And I used it because, well, it made micro easier, so why not use that feature to my advantage, you know? But selfishness isn't the only reason why I wasn't a fan of that change at first. Not to say I am still a fan, let me keep explaining. But basically, if you don't know, I have talked about cheaters a lot in races, and that Ninja Kiwi doesn't really have a way of detecting them, at least as of the previous update. There was a race not too long ago where the minimum time, aka sending all the rounds out immediately, was in fact possible to do, and that resulted in, I think, over 100 players tying for first place. However, I would say half of them used Cheat Engine in order to slow down their game because, well, it was just so much easier to do all those actions that you need to do in, well, half speed, quarter speed. And so I thought that with this change, that would just encourage more people to, well, use Cheat Engine. However, I'm not sure this is confirmed, but apparently there is some, there's a bit better anti-cheat detection in the race this update. And I sure hope that's the case, because if it's not, then, well, I will still say it's a bad change, because everyone will be using Cheat Engine if that's the case. So basically what I'm saying is that this pause penalty change is only bad if one of two things is the case. One, Ninja Kiwi didn't beef up their anti-cheat system. If they did, then this change is completely fine by me. I'm racing against perfectly legitimate players as well, who all have the same disadvantage as me now that we all can't pause. Number two is the design of the race. Do the strategies required for the fastest time require insane micro? If not, such as this race, then great. However, I feel like they're not going to ban farms forever, nor will they ban maelstroms forever. So I feel like one of these weeks, it's gonna be a struggle for sure. Anyways, that is all I have for now. Thank you all for watching. As you can see, now that the race has ended, we have secured yet another top 50. Hooray. Let me know your thoughts of this change below. I know most people will not care for this change, nor will it affect them, because, well, this change only applies to people going for the fastest times. If you're just going for a casual top 10%, then you probably never paused anyways before this update, so you won't notice the thing. But I'm talking about in terms of from my perspective. Again, to summarize what I said, there are some negatives and positives to it, depending on what NK has not included in the patch notes that they have done in this update. So that is all. See you guys next time.